I hope you are ready to feel the burn because it is leg day with me. Welcome to your leg day. This class will be a mat Pilates inspired flow in which we will work on the lower body, specifically the glutes. I have chosen 2 ankle weights. They are 2-pounders. You are welcome to use ankle weights, or you can do this class without any weights at all. It's really up to you, the equipment you have, and how you are feeling today. I must say, if you have the ankle weights on, you will feel an extra burn, so you can always let them go at any time. We will get started on our backs in a broken bridge position. So feet will be the width of the mat. You'll lower yourself down onto the earth. Allow the knees to knock in towards one another. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the navel space. And we'll take just a few moments here to notice where we are, to settle down and to connect with our body. Awareness comes to the breath. Notice the inhales and the exhales. Then wherever you are in your breath cycle, empty the breath completely. Together we inhale through the nose. Open mouth, sigh, release. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, release. Last one, fill up, breathe deep. Exhale, let that go. Seal the lips. Start to cultivate your lateral breathing. Knees come apart, start to heel toe the feet in so they're in line with the hips. Prepare for a bridge. Arms are alongside the body. We'll start with a little tick-tock of imprint and release. Imprint and release. A little warm up here to help us find neutral. Ribs knit in. Then on your next imprint, press through the heels, peel yourself up into a bridge, then roll yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae. We do that again, imprint, press through the heels, lift yourself up, exhale, release. 2 more times. Arms are active, palms into the mat. Last one, lift and hold at the top, breathe. Then keep your neutral pelvis lower and lift. Lower and lift. Slow tap of the glutes down towards the mat. Heat starts to build in the glutes, the hamstrings, and the quads. Keep the core engagement. We have 5. Last 4. 3. 2. After this last one, we hold and squeeze at the top. Breathe here. Start to lift right heel off the earth. Lots of weight into left heel. Lift right foot off the mat, then tap. Lift and tap. Keep with the neutral spine, neutral pelvis. Lots of heat already building in left leg. We have 5. Knit the ribs in for 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold and squeeze, little pulse, little lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower right foot down to the earth. Exaggerated spinal roll onto the mat. We find the spinal rolls again. Press through the heels, imprint, roll yourself up. Then start to roll yourself back down. 2 more, stay active through the arms. Left leg already feeling a little fatigued. Last roll down here. Then roll up, hold at the top. Neutral pelvis, lower tap and lift. Lower tap and lift. Keep breathing. Keep moving. We're halfway through these. Slow and controlled. Really focus on the mind-muscle connection. Last 3. Last 2. Hold and squeeze at the top on this last one. Start to lift left heel off the earth. Lift left foot, then tap. Lift and tap. Lots of heat in right leg. Really work to keep your hips lifted. Core is still engaged here. Arms are still active. There's so much going on. We're halfway through already, a little bit more. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, hold and squeeze at the top, little pulse, little lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower left foot down, lift through the hips, exaggerated spinal roll back onto the earth, knees into the chest, give them a squeeze, rock left and right. We built that heat pretty quickly. I promised you it would be a burn. Here we are. Feet to the earth. Knees are bent. Arms alongside the body. A little bit more in our bridge. Press through the heels. Spinal roll. Lift yourself up. This time we hold and squeeze at the top. We'll alternate dropping one hip and then the other. So to start, release right glute, drop right hip to the earth, squeeze right glute and lift. We move to the other side. Release left glute, lower left hip, squeeze left glute and lift. Keep moving back and forth. See if you can keep the movement isolated in the hips and in the glutes. So feet stay exactly where they were, knees stay exactly where they are. Keep moving. Upper body stays the same. And we're not too worried about how far down we drop the hip. Little movements here go a long way. Keep breathing. You can close your eyes for this one if you would like. I always love to close my eyes. I feel like that really helps with the mind-muscle connection. We only have a few more. Yes, you can. Last 3. Last 2 to each side. Only one more. Hold and squeeze at the top, little lift up and up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll yourself down. You can bring the knees into the chest one more time if you would like and rock left and right. Feet come back to the earth. We roll onto our right side. Use the forearm as a kickstand. Lift up and away from the mat. Right knee is bent, left knee is bent. Knee is in line with the hip. Use your right obliques to keep you lifted here. You can bring your hand to left hip if you would like. Lift left leg so it's parallel to the earth. We inhale here. Exhale, extend. Inhale to bend. Exhale, extend. Keep moving, keep breathing. Really focus on keeping your leg in line with the hip. So even as the knee comes in, it's still on that same plane. Lots of work through right side obliques to help keep you lifted. Press up and away from the earth to stay out of right shoulder. We have a few more here. Last 3. Last 2. On 1, we keep the leg extended. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Try to keep the movement isolated in your left leg using your outer left glute, the outer left thigh to lift the leg. Again, check in. Are you lifting up and out of right shoulder? Last one, hold at the top, pulse up and up. Little movement, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend through the knee, bring it in. Tap the toes, tap the knee. Tap the toes, tap the knee. We finish strong here. Keep moving. Yes, you can. Dig deep. Imagine how good you will feel after this class. You'll have a nice booty pump, round and luscious. Who doesn't want that, right? Keep moving. We have 3. Last 2. Lots of shakes. Last 1. Release that down. Woo, you can pat that out. And while we're on this side, we'll do a little bit of right oblique work. So you can move the knees now so that they're in diagonal to your right hip. Then you'll use right side obliques to lift right hip off the earth, lower back down. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Each time you lift, squeeze through the glutes. You can keep your hand on the hip or bring it behind your head. We only have a few more. Still up and out of right shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Hold and squeeze, lift. Now start to pivot so you're in this line where your shoulder is in line with the hips, in line with the knees. So now you're a little angled off of right side of mat. Breathe. Last 2 rounds of breath. And to lower down, we find a mermaid, 90-90 with the legs, right arm overhead. You can roll out right wrist to right arm, take a breather. Then we switch to the other side. So legs come around to the left. Man, it's crazy, just 2 pounders on your legs. Your legs can feel like cement. Press up and away, kickstand with left arm, bend through left leg, in line with the hip, bend through right leg. Right hand to right hip, we lift, right leg parallel to the earth, extend. Bend and extend. Inhale, bend, exhale, extend. Again, we want to keep our right leg in line with right hip. We're on the same plane. Lift up and away, out of left shoulder. Left side obliques are turned on. Last 3. Last 2. 1 more here, and then we keep the leg extended. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Up and out of left shoulder, check in. Keep the movement isolated through outside of right leg. Right glute is on fire, so many shakes. We have 3, 2, last 1, hold and squeeze at the top, little pulse, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend through right knee, tap the toes, tap the knee. Tap the toes, tap the knee. This is the final burner. This one is a killer whether you have weights or not. Remember to check in with left side obliques and left shoulder. Halfway through. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower the leg, then we find that diagonal angle. We use our left side obliques to lift the hips. Lower and lift. Squeeze through the glutes each time you lift. Slow and controlled here. Find a focal point that'll help you stay balanced. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. Hold and squeeze at the top. You can keep the hand where it is. You can bring it behind the head. We just hold static. Remember, we're stacked here. Shoulder in line with hip, in line with knees. You're slightly angled. Yes, you can for 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. 90-90 with the legs. Find your mermaid stretch. Then we'll cartwheel around. Find your way into a tabletop. Knees underneath the hips. Extend right leg back. You're on the ball of right foot. Press up and away from the mat. Inhale, lift through right seat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Very simple movement here. We're just lifting and lowering right leg. Obliques are turned on. Ribs knit in to help keep us stable. We have a few more. Last 3, 2, and 1. Hold and squeeze at the top. Little pulse up, up. For 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep it extended. Then bend through the knee. Bring the knee in towards the nose. Extend it back. Bring it in. Squeeze it in. Extend your right leg. Keep moving here. There's lots of balance going on, lots of stability. We're using our whole body, our arms, our core, our chest, our legs. Sweat is dripping. We have 3, 2, last 1. Hold right leg extended back and right knee to the earth. Sit back, child's pose. Woo. This one's definitely a burner. Come back to your breath. One more full round of breath here in child's pose, and we move to the other side. Go ahead and lift yourself up. Come into tabletop. This time, left leg extends back, ball of foot on the earth. We start with just the lift and lower, lift and lower. Again, knit through the ribs. You want to make sure you're stable, neutral neck, gaze is down towards the mat, press up and away. Back is engaged to keep you from swaying and dumping into low back. 2. On 1, we hold at the top, lift, lift, small movement. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the left knee in towards the nose, round through the back, then extend back to neutral, flat back. Bring it in and round. Extend the leg back. Keep moving. Slow and controlled. Really connect with each part of the movement. We're halfway through. I know your shoulders are working. I know they're burning. So are the legs. Again, just imagine how good you'll feel when you're done. Last 3. Last 2. Only 1 more. Left leg extends back, hold. Left knee to the earth. This time we'll go into a down dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, stretch through the back of the legs. Man, that feels really good. Start to walk the feet and the hands together to the center of the mat. Hang heavy. Find length through the back of the legs. And slowly release the hands and the crown of the head to the earth. Ragdoll up. Stack the vertebrae one by one as you come all the way up to standing. Right foot forward, left foot back for a lunge. Bend through right knee, slight hinge forward here. Weight is in right heel. Hands come in towards the chest. Start to bend through left knee, lower yourself down, then extend through back leg and lift. So your spine follows the movement as you bend through left knee. Keep the weight in your right heel. Lots going on here, lots of balance. And slow and controlled. I know this is one that we want to rush because it's a burner. Stay with me. We're already halfway through. We have 4, 3. It's okay if your knee taps down to the earth. Last 2. Last 1. Hold here. Then extend through front leg, arms overhead. So both legs are extended, then bend through the elbows and the knees. Extend long, lift. Exhale, lower. Extend and lift. Exhale, lower. Keep moving. Find a focal point to stay focused and to help with your balance. We're halfway through. 5, 4. Yes, you can. Only 2 more. Last 1. Hold here, breathe, extend, step left foot up, shake that out. Whew. Heart rate is definitely lifted. Left foot forward this time, right leg back. Find your lunge with the hinge forward. Pray your hands to chest. We bend through right knee and lift. Bend and lift. So don't move the spine at all. Everything will shift based off of the bend and extension of your right knee. Check in with the core. Find your focal point. Slow and controlled. Left leg is on fire. It doesn't take much, especially with this movement. Last 1. This time we'll extend through the arms and the legs. Both legs are extended, arms are overhead. Bend through elbows and knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. We're almost done. Keep moving. Everything is shaking. Yes, you can. You came to this class for a reason. Dig deep. We're already more than halfway through these. Last 3. Last 2. We hold on 1, hold here. Then extend up, step right foot forward, shake that out. Let that go. Remove your weights. We'll move through a stretch. So once the weights are alongside the mat, inhale, arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, hands plant, step back, down dog. Pedal through the feet. Lift a right foot up towards the ceiling. Right knee towards right elbow, step it down. Lower left knee, untuck left toes. Right hand comes inside of right thigh to assist. Allow the hip to open, stretch the inner thigh. Then eventually you can bring this into a quad stretch for left leg. Right hand reaches back, bend through left knee, stretch through left quad. Gaze beyond right shoulder. Breathe here. Then release the stretch if you have it. Right hand to the earth, rock back, half split. Rock left and right, stretch through the back of right leg. You can also stay static if you would like, whatever works better for you. Then we'll release forward. Tuck left toes, lift left knee, step back, down dog. We'll move right to the other side. Inhale, lift left foot up. Exhale, left knee towards left elbow, lower the foot. Lower right knee and tuck right toes. We start with the stretch through left hip, inner thigh. You might even feel it in the outer glute. Then eventually we take this into the quad stretch if you would like. Bend through right knee, gaze beyond left shoulder. If you have the bind, release. Left hand inside of left leg, rock back, half split. Stretch through the back of left leg here. You can use your hand to assist if you would like. You can stay static or you can sway the hips left and right, whatever works best for you. Then release, come forward. Left hand plants, tuck right toes, lift right knee. Step left foot back. Another down dog. Pedal through the feet here. Then again, walk hands and feet to the center of the mat. This time, flip the palms down towards the earth. Walk one foot on its respective hand, then the other. Generous bend through the knees, hang heavy. Crown of the head releases to the earth, gazes back towards the thighs. Then slowly release, let that go. Ragdoll, roll up, back to standing, roll through the shoulders. You are done. That was a burner. That was a tough one. Be proud of yourself. It was so nice flowing with you today. Thank you for tuning in and working out with me. I will see you next time. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you soon.